Most riders believe they know the rules of the road. They think just having a license, wearing a helmet, and following traffic lights is enough. But let me tell you something harsh, you're wrong. Because what truly separates an average rider from a master rider isn't just skill, speed, or experience. It's knowing the hidden rules that almost no one talks about. Rules that 99% of riders completely ignore. Now, think about this. Why do so many riders with years of experience still end up making the same mistakes? Why do crashes, near misses, and breakdowns happen even to those who know it all? It's not because they lack skill. It's because they lack awareness of these unspoken motorcycle laws. Rules that aren't written in the manual, but control every ride you take. These hidden rules are like invisible strings pulling your fate on the road. If you follow them, riding feels smooth, controlled, even effortless, as if the road itself respects you. But if you ignore them, sooner or later, the road will remind you the hard way. And trust me, you don't want the road to be your teacher. The road teaches with pain, with scars, with regret. Here's the real trick. Most riders dismiss these rules because they sound too simple or too unnecessary. That's the trap. The obvious-looking rules are the ones that make or break your control, your safety, even your motorcycle's life. Missing just one of them can destroy years of confidence in a single second. I want you to imagine this. Your bike is not just a machine. It's a living extension of you. It listens to you. It responds to you. But it also punishes you if you disrespect it. These hidden motorcycle rules are like the language your bike secretly speaks. Ignore that language, and you're just another clueless rider. Learn it, and suddenly, every turn, every brake, every acceleration becomes second nature. So here's my warning before we start. After this, you'll never look at riding the same way again. You'll start noticing mistakes that others make daily. You'll feel an edge, a hidden power, almost like you've unlocked a cheat code that nobody else has. Because while everyone else is trapped in the illusion of basic rules, you'll know the truth, the hidden laws that riders ignore, but that decide who thrives on the road and who becomes just another accident statistic. Stay with me, because once I reveal these hidden rules, you won't just ride, you'll dominate every ride. Rule number 1, the invisible line of vision. Most riders believe the road ahead is just what their eyes see, but that's a rookie mistake. Here's the truth. Your motorcycle follows your vision like a loyal dog. Wherever you look, your bike goes. If you stare at the pothole, you'll hit it. If you panic and lock your eyes on the car about to cut you off, you'll unconsciously drift into danger. The hidden rule? Control your eyes, and you control your bike. Think about that. Most riders waste energy wrestling the handlebars, forcing balance, stressing their body. But the secret masters don't do that. They simply fix their gaze where they want to go, and the bike obeys effortlessly. That's why you'll see pros gliding through tight turns, while average riders wobble and panic. Because pros understand, your eyes are the steering wheel, not your hands. Ignore this, and you'll always feel like the bike is dragging you. Respect it, and suddenly, every corner feels like a natural dance. Rule number 2, the silent law of weight transfer. Every time you ride, you are playing with invisible physics. But 99% of riders don't even notice it. They slam the brakes without shifting their weight, and wonder why the bike feels unstable. They accelerate without leaning forward, and wonder why they lose traction. The truth is simple. Your body weight is the most powerful tool you have. Picture this: when you brake, your weight should flow forward, pressing the bike into stability. When you accelerate, you should lean slightly forward to keep control. When you corner, your weight must blend with the machine, not fight against it. Most riders fight physics. The masters dance with it, and the bike knows the difference. You can either ride like a stiff statue, or you can ride like liquid, merging with every movement. Which one do you think survives when things go wrong? Ignore this rule, and you'll always feel like the bike is throwing tantrums under you. Follow it, and suddenly the machine feels like part of your own body, fast, smooth, unshakable. Rule number 3, the rule of mechanical respect. Here's a brutal truth: your motorcycle doesn't break down randomly. It punishes neglect. 99% of riders treat their bike like a tool, only caring when something fails. But the hidden rule is this: a motorcycle senses your respect. Ignore small details, and the machine takes revenge at the worst possible time. Ever noticed how breakdowns always happen at the most inconvenient moment? That's not bad luck, that's you ignoring hidden signals. The faint vibration, the odd noise, the slightly loose chain. These are whispers, but most riders dismiss them until they become screams. Smart riders don't wait. They understand every hum, every sound, every vibration is a coded message, and if you listen, your bike will reward you with flawless performance. Neglect this rule, and you're just a careless owner riding a ticking time bomb. Respect it, and your bike transforms into a loyal beast that never lets you down. Rule number 4, the survival rule of distance. Here's a rule almost no rider respects. Your survival is measured in meters, not minutes, not hours meters. The distance you keep decides if you live or crash. Most riders think being close means being fast or being daring. Being close means being stupid. Because when chaos hits, and it always does, distance is the only currency that buys you time. Here's how the brainwashing trap works. Adrenaline makes riders tailgate, cut close, take risks. But ask yourself, if the car in front of you suddenly slams brakes, how many meters do you really have? Half a second of distance can mean the difference between stopping safely or flying over the handlebars. And yet, 99% of riders ride as if they're immortal, as if their reflexes are superhuman. Let me make this painfully clear: distance isn't cowardice, it's power. Distance makes you the master of time, and time is the only shield that works on the road. Ignore this law, and you're gambling with death every ride. Follow it, and suddenly, chaos feels slow, predictable, and manageable. Rule number 5, the rule of invisible authority. Most riders think they're just sharing the road, but the hidden rule is you're either commanding respect or you're being ignored. Cars don't see you because you blend into the background. Trucks don't care about you because you act like prey. The secret is this: you must project invisible authority. What does that mean? It means your posture, your lane position, your confidence, they all speak louder than your horn. If you ride timidly, others will bully you without even realizing it. If you ride aggressively but without control, others will hate you and cut you off on purpose. But if you ride with calm dominance, holding your lane firmly, making eye contact, projecting certainty, suddenly, everyone respects your space. Here's the truth. Riding is psychological warfare. The road is full of predators and prey. If you look like prey, you'll be treated like prey. But if you look like a predator, the road opens up for you. This is the invisible law of respect. Most riders don't even know it exists, and that's why they suffer. These are the rules no one teaches you, the rules that turn riding from a gamble into an art. Ignore them, and you're just another statistic waiting to happen. Respect them, and you unlock mastery that only 1% of riders ever experience. And there you have it, the 5 hidden motorcycle rules that 99% of riders completely ignore. Now here's the real question. Are you going to be one of the blind majority? Or are you going to step into that top 1% who actually rides with mastery? Because let's be honest, most people watching this will nod their heads, say, yeah, that makes sense, and then go right back to breaking every single rule the next time they ride. But a few of you, a very small few, will actually apply these rules and feel the difference instantly. You'll notice how smooth your bike feels, how much safer you are, how much more respect you get on the road. So tell me this, out of all the rules I just revealed, which one slapped you in the face the hardest? The invisible line of vision? The survival distance? Or maybe the law of mechanical respect? Drop your answer in the comments, and let's see which rule riders ignore the most. And hey, if you think you already follow all of these rules, prove it. Comment, I'm the 1%, and let's see how many real masters are actually out there. Something tells me that number will be very, very small.